Hey guys, this is Hayden. So I have my E93 335 cluster, and this is the problem that I have. It was fine, and I'm not sure if I just got some moisture on the inside of the dash, but if you look at this LCD here, you're gonna see how, well, it looks like it's just ruined. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put a picture. You'll be able to see what it looks like when it's powered up. But everything here, just like a big smudge. Even though I can read the mileage, you know, nothing is correct. So I don't want to go through the hassle of getting another cluster and trying to, you know, code it to the mileage, etc. So I am going to bite the bullet, I must say, or just take a chance, really, and I've gotten this other cluster, just a standard E90 cluster, and I am going to attempt to open up the cluster, remove the LCD from in there, and swap it into my cluster. Sure. I took a little hint from that guy Vehicular DIY on YouTube, shout out to him. And he was doing something else with some dials, changing over his cluster to like an M3 style cluster or M3 dial or something like that. But I happened to notice where he can, well, he did just remove the LCD ribbon essentially. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's something that I can do. So I'm gonna try this out. Hopefully it comes, works out well and I don't screw up my cluster. All right, so this next sequence is going to show me taking apart that E90 cluster that I got. I'm using a T10 Torx bit, very tiny, just 4 screws and some technique to take this whole thing apart. Just look through it and enjoy.
Spoon for tape off. I'm trying to remove the needles off of this. Let's see how that goes. Oh boy, wish me luck. I don't have a pry tool. Just straight up and out. Straight up and out. Straight up and out. Going to be a little difficult, Papa. There you go, straight up and out.
Okay, back here again. So, I had to take this tool and couldn't get off, but there were 2 little holes right here. In here, and back behind here. This is to go with these others that were right here. Clips all the way around, I was able to pull this off. Had to kind of jiggle it a little bit. So once I jiggle that off, I have here, it's the back of the motherboard. I guess, you know, you need to pay attention that this doesn't fall out or anything. This is just a reset for the mileage, you know, the trip reset. Now to pull off what would be, of course, the rest of the motherboard from the front here, looks like you see 1 little tab, 2 little tabs, 3 little tabs. So those, let's see if we get those separated. Give me a second here. Don't want to cause no trouble. Actually, it's these little tabs right here. See these? It's like a flick. 1 little flick, 2 little flicks, 3 little flicks, 4 little flicks. And here we go. So right now I have, this is the motherboard. You see the ribbon here. This is what I'm after. This is what I'm gonna put out and put into my E335 cluster, okay? Let me just take a look at how it's coming out and I'll be able to go ahead and show you guys, okay? Okay, so looking closely at this. Of course, if you've ever been inside any type of cell phone, you know this is an LCD. This is what it looks like. See it here? It's held in with this ribbon. So you see this ribbon here? This ribbon. Kind of just have to somehow, well, I used, what would be a spoon, and I'll be prying up here just to let it up and out. So you just have to be able to figure out how to, let me see if I can show you guys, pry this up. See how it just came out? So hopefully I'm doing this right. Seems to be, oh. So now I have the entire little business in my hands here. I believe this entire glass will come out like that. See this? Here is that a part number? Oh look, maybe if there's a way to get a part number off of here for you guys. I'm also gonna take a picture of that. Right, so this now I'm gonna put to the side. Looks like it's in good condition. I didn't rip or anything. This is gonna go into the 335 cluster. Oh, wish me luck now, okay? Okay, well, look what we have here. So we took apart the 335 cluster in the same format. This is upside down, of course, so I hope you're seeing right. In the same manner that we took apart the E90 cluster. And, of course, pulled out the 2 LCDs. So this is what you have, what I had here in my 335 cluster. Like I said, I don't know if I just had car's been sitting just the way it was parked on the driveway. Maybe that some moisture got in through the coil, up under the dash. I think it's just moisture got into the back of the dash somehow. Convertible, what are you gonna do? It's an E93. So this is what I bought, this extra cluster, so I can just snag what would be the LCD screens. So this is the part number, can you see, that came in the E93 335 cluster. It is an 07, and this here is the part number for what would be, this is the one from the E90 cluster. Looks like it's essentially the same. There's a little difference on there, but they're both made in Japan. I think looking at it, the F numbers are the same. That second number is a little different. So who knows? They're exactly the same dimensions, etc. The ribbons look exactly the same. I don't want to fool around with coding another cluster from something else, so I'm just swapping this in. I don't think this has any type of memory in it. The memory is all on the circuit board. So I am going to take this E90 LCD cluster from a regular, just automatic 4-door and put it into my 335 6-speed convertible cluster. God forbid, blasphemy. So of course, what holds down the ribbon, I didn't show you before, but it's a little black, just a little black, what seems to be a, oh great, don't want to come on now, huh? Squeeze, pull. But there you go. There's 2 little hooks on here. So this would be just to sort of slide in. And there are two little pins at the bottom here. See one pin here, see the pin, and they fit into their respective little black pin areas. Everything here looks clean. Just put the pins in, slide, and buddy, say a prayer is what this is. Hope this works. Hope this works. Hope this works. See what we're doing in here is we're sliding that ribbon into the little ribbon spot here. And what's gonna hold that down is gonna be that oh, maybe I shouldn't be touching that screen, huh? My hand have no curry on it. And somehow put this little black strip back. Fumble, fumble. Okay, so now not that I struggled, but here is the end result. Put this back together in here. Now I have the LCD from the E90 and the E93 cluster. Let's see how it works. Just finishing putting it back together. Everything went back in together well. Put back in the needle. Hopefully there's no fingerprints. I can't see any scratches. It's just hoping that this all goes well and nothing gets blocked or bricked. Okay, wish me luck.
Alright, here's first start.
Okay, great. So as you can see, I put everything back together within the cluster, and I put the cluster back in the car, plugging it in, put on the ignition, and there's what you have. Everything is working on the cluster. Lights, sound, the mileage is clear. Hooray, success. I was able to go ahead and change out, put the new LCD in here, just essentially parts from another old cluster. Took my time, put everything together. The sharp ones will notice that the tack is not working. Seems when I was pushing back on that needle, I might have pushed the worm gear that operates the tack, pushed it out of place. So I'm going to create another video, show you how I fix that. Little simple, tricky, but yes, this can be done. You can swap out your LCDs. Ask me if you need some help. Cheers. Okay, so we have install cluster, fix the needle, fix the LCD. There you go.